Hey YouTube, it's me, ThereFour's here, guys. As you can see, it is snowing out. Not too bad, hopefully, though it will get worse, and there will be no school tomorrow. Alright, so this is actually one of my first live-action videos I've done, well, sort of, besides my unboxing videos. This is going to be a gaming setup, I guess, or recording setup video, I guess. You can say that, yeah. Alright, so without further ado, let's get going. So, currently, just do a little panorama around my room. They got a window right there, got a little lamp right there, I got a bed right there. Have a bunch of shelving stuff, which I'll go over to later. A closet with laundry and stuff. My temporary door, which is just a curtain for now. Just walk past that, there's just the kitchen, as you can see. Kind of messy, whatever. And back to the window, and pile of jackets and shoes. Alright, so over to the main attraction, which you guys are probably all excited to see. This is ThereFour's gaming setup. As you can see, got a dual monitor setup right there. I've got a keyboard right there, mouse right there, little mouse right there, 5-hour energy right there, speakers right there, a kind of adjusting thing right there. Got a microphone right there, blue microphone Snowball, Razer Black Shark headset, which is awesome. Got two 23-inch Acer monitors, both 1080p, 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is pretty nice. Pretty standard, has a nice little background, stuff like that. And I got Sony Vegas up there, currently awaiting to be dropped, some video files to be dropped in. Back here, I've got a bunch of games, or a few games, which I always move. I don't leave them on my Xbox and just move those over, because that would be bad for heating issues. But yeah, so I've got my Xbox right over there, as you can see. Little Xboxy, good boy. And I've got a nice little power thing right there for power, of course. Bunch of cables back there, kind of hard to see. Let's move that over. And as you can see, I've got the Elgato game capture right there as my capture card. I've got a bunch of very expensive AudioQuest HDMI cables and an AudioQuest, Toslink cable for digital audio, all bundled up nicely into a couple little bundles. It's not the neatest thing ever, as I can't really put everything in a single bundle at the top of my desk, but majority of the times it's all in random coils and bundles, which is all nice and good looking. Alright, so over here I've got the Corsair K90 keyboard with a nice 18 key macros. A nice backlit blue, which you can change the lighting up features, so that's like the max brightness, which is all nice. Looks awesome. You can turn it off. Lowest, medium, and then highest. I like a medium between either being at low or off, depending on the current lighting in the room. Over here I've got my wallet, random knife that I use for opening boxes and letters. A little bit overkill for, a letter opening, but whatever. Xbox chat pad whenever I need it. My two favorite pens in the world, Sharpie pen and a magic marker, just in case I need to do drawing stuff. Black Ops coin right there. Logitech speakers, they're like the Z50, Z35, I forget the name exactly. Corsair M60 mouse. Beautiful little mouse with a sniper button. Barely use it besides Photoshop, because it helps you get a lot of accuracy. If you're like dropping it down to like the lowest DPI, try to do like a perfect selection from like the top of the screen down. It sort of just helps with precision, I guess. Again, over here is the Blue Microphones Snowball, which is my favorite mic ever. My buddy Zephadar actually got it for me as a gift, which is wonderful. This is probably my favorite headset ever. Doesn't really go along with the color scheme of my current setup, but I don't really care. It's the Razer Black Shark. It's wonderful. The mic's wonderful on it, and stuff like that. Down here, sort of just have just controllers. I've got the standard Xbox wireless controller, a wired controller for PC gaming, Xbox 360, Halo 4 custom special edition, limited edition, which I did an unboxing of. Underneath there, I've got a little thing full of junk drawer, I guess. Over here, I've got the big, wonderful, it's called, I forget what its exact name is. It's sort of a mix between Proxima, Nexus Black, bunch of random names, because I haven't really figured out a good name, but I'll figure out a name eventually. Over here, as you can see, I've got all the cables coming from the top. Hey, there's a speaker. Oh, there it is, okay. Well, that's actually the microphone for the Black Sharks, which is cool. But yeah, down here, as you can see, there's just one massive cable coming down from the top of the desk, going down into a couple cables. Just move that over a little bit. As you can see, there's just the power strip right here, more cables, bundle of cables right there, Xbox controller cable that's just coming down from the top thing right here. But other than that, it's pretty nice looking. Cables are all tidy, wonderful looking. I got my little Western Digital 2TB external drive. I got all my movies, all my media, random backup stuff. Inside this baby, I've got a nice, good amount of hardware in there. I'll do a video with the actual specs on it. I'll put the specs inside this guy in the description below. Actually, let me just move this over. Maybe I can actually open this thing up without causing too much of a mess. Just pop those things off. This again is the Corsair C70 Vengeance case. Personally, my favorite case. It's wonderful. Super easy to play around with, super easy to mod. Let's just open this up. Can't really see too much, but you can sort of see the basic glances. I've got those pinkish SATA cables right there. NVIDIA GTX 550 Ti, 1GB version. Right here I've got the Creative Lab Sound Blaster Fatality Edition, which lights up red, which is pretty sick. Just a simple AMD Athlon quad-core processor. It's getting kind of old. It's actually the lowest score on my Windows score rating. 8 gigs of G-Scale RAM. That's old-ass RAM. It's 1333 megahertz, so it is DDR3. It's just old, considering those are 2 sticks, so not the best ever. Other than that, I got a bunch of cables down at the bottom. Corsair power supply. Over here, I've got 2 Western Digital drives. One's a Western Digital Black, one's a Western Digital Blue. For mass storage. Up there, you can't really see it, but it's a Kingston HyperX solid state drive. And then up there, I've got a just an everyday disk drive, which, if you notice in the front, you can't actually see it, which is pretty cool. The reason why is because I did this. I stealthed it by removing off the little cover part and stuff like that, and then replaced the cover part with the drive bay cover that normally comes with the case. So, using a little bit of 3M tape, attaching it onto there, pretty much created a stealthed, pretty much can't even tell it's there, disk drive, which is wonderful. And I just hit the button right there, and it goes back, which is pretty sick. So yeah, so that's pretty much my desk right there, apart from random of the audio cables for the headset right there. Ethernet cables, one for my laptop, one for my desktop. Then, again, there's another look inside my case. I'm going to be doing a new upgrade on that soon. Alright, so on to the next thing. I'm going to put that back over there. We got the Black Ops 2 care package thing. It's pretty cool. If you open this up, I actually only really use it for tech storage. For all the stuff I randomly do for jobs and personal computing, stuff like that, when I actually mod my computer, put new components in it. As you can see, tons and tons of wires, random RAID Max found from an old case, little box that came with the solid state drive. If we close that up, just put that back in the corner. Got my nice little bundle of Ethernet cables right here. It's the 2 cables, didn't really have anywhere else to put it. Just put it right there, I guess. A little shelving unit. I've got some empty cans of dust off, which I use to clean my computer out. Headphones, which I forgot today, and today was a bad day at school. Random Logitech mini boombox, which is wonderful. Mini USB cable, old micro. A random old CPU from a first computer I ever actually built. It's old and kind of crappy. It's an Athlon processor. It's kind of ancient. 1999, actually. It's pretty old. I was 4 then. Yeah, I built my old computer at 4. Okay, that's kind of cool. This is my old phone. Just the Samsung Focus. As you can see, it's sort of in pieces. I accidentally bricked it by flashing a custom ROM onto it. It was a custom version of Windows Phone 8. So it completely bricked. So I got this new phone, which I'm recording this current film with. It's the LG Optimus G, and I love it. As you can see, it's recording in 1080p, and it looks pretty nice, if you ask me. So that's pretty much the internals of that phone. Up there used to be a speaker, but I ripped that out. So whatever. Camera aperture right there. Flash aperture right there. Battery port place. Eventually, I'm gonna mess around with it some more. But yeah, that's the battery, which I probably should dispose of, considering it could explode. Considering it's kind of impacted. Got a random games, Halo 4, Halo Anniversary, Black Ops, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, Far Cry 3, Xbox mic, random discs for burning music, bags from Corsair, random papers. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's go over to my shelving unit. Over here, I've got a random Silverstone, external enclosure, USB 3.0 one for 2.5 inch, 3.5 inch drives, which is pretty cool. Still haven't used it. I don't have an extra drive laying around. And that's one that actually has to be powered, so it's kind of a pain. Up there, I've got the Black Ops 2 helicopter, which is kind of cool. Barely use it, but it flies decently. Up here, I've got my personal favorite stuff. I've got the PAX East 2012 limited edition Pink Knight from Castle Crashers. Bunch of Mario paraphernalia. My PAX East 2012 hat, which has a bunch of random pins from Firefall, a bunch of indie games, stuff like that, and a Minecraft pin. I'll just bring it into the light, actually. Personal favorite little hat. I'm going to make another one for PAX East 2013, which is coming up in just, I want to say 16 days? It was 17 yesterday, so 16 days. And there is the Blue Knight, which is wonderful. All angry, happy, crazy-eyed face. There's the Behemoth little chicken dude. Random case for an old Zephydar's FX8150 8-core processor that I put into his build. A Blackmagic Intensity Pro capture card, internal, that I don't use, considering I've got the Elgato Game Capture HD, which you can see right there. Boxes for that stuff, random box from COD stuff. A handmade in India wooden magnetic chess set, which is awesome. Bunch of random CD stuff over there you can't really see. My Xbox game area, I've got a random porcelain skull right there that I got from some Russian dude somewhere. A random nether porcelain. No, this might be, what do you call this one? Might be clay. I don't remember. Random nether skull. I'm not a skull weirdo, but they're kind of cool. Random Firefall statue, which I got from PAX East 2012 again. It's pretty cool little landscape thing with a thumper and the characters, which is pretty cool. Try to focus in on that. There we go. It's pretty cool looking, nicely detailed. I've got a cool little Mario gathering, which got from the Nintendo store. My sister wanted this, but she's all like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. So I'm like, alright, I'll take it. Little guy fell. Whatever. And then there's my Xbox games. As you can see, random antivirus software right there. BioShock, Fallout 3, Windows 7 installation disk, bunch of random receipts in an envelope. Random Hitachi hard drive, which came in my old computer, my old laptop, but I put a solid state in there, so it's way better now, because this is kind of crappy. Because Hitachi is old. Bunch of random Magic the Gathering crap. Xbox 360, original Halo 3 edition, which still works, I just don't use it anymore. Random Lego trophy. Random skateboard, which I need to screw back the trucks into. They're kind of loose. Again, random clothing stuff, of course. Bag full of drawing stuff. Whole ton of spare change which fell out. But yeah, a towel on that stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much ThereFour's Gaming's awesome gaming setup. So again, let's end with nice little peaceful snow stuff. Alright guys, this has been ThereFour's here, bring you an awesome, cool, random introductory video to ThereFour's Gaming's gaming setup. This is currently a temporary setup, which I don't remember if I mentioned or not. But yeah, it's a temporary setup as I will be moving soon, currently not really sure where. But since I am going to college in a couple months, I'll probably be setting up there. So yeah, I'm just wondering between might be going to Champlain in Vermont or Becker in Worcester for game design. So it's gonna be fun, all good. And one last thing, I've got a nice, wonderful PC kit of every single screwdriver you'll ever need to open up any single computer thing. You can open up a MacBook Pro, anything with there. All the screws are located in that little kit. $12 at Micro Center in Cambridge. Pick it up if you need computer stuff, and yeah. Alrighty guys, this has been ThereFour's here again. Peace out and have a wonderful time, or day, whatever. Bye!